everybody. Carla Lingvar here, CEO of JPMA Financial. We're here today to speak with Rob Osborne of Voit Real Estate Services in regards to the commercial short sale market. Hey Rob, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Wonderful. Glad that you could be with us today.
Thanks.
So, Rob, in regards to the commercial short sale process, what specifically should owners pay attention to?
Well, there's a couple things they need to pay attention to. The most important thing they need to do is they need to hire a broker that specializes in the product type that they have, whether it be office, industrial, retail, or even land. That person should do a feasibility study. That owner needs to figure out where they stand, if they're down 20% or down 50%, or whether or not it's even right for them to consider a short sale. So that's number one. I think that's the most important. The second thing that they need to pay attention to is the personal guarantee aspect of things and how the SBA handles it. Most folks they have SBA 504 loans. Some people have conventional loans and they're handled differently. So you'll have to have an expert that understands how to handle both. I think the most important thing that people need to pay attention to, or not the most important, but one of the most important things they need to pay attention to is the tsunami, I guess, theoretical tsunami that's coming. The foreclosure market and the commercial real estate foreclosure market is just beginning.
Which I would agree with.
Yes, and I think I track all of this stuff, and it's grown dramatically over the last 6 months, and banks are actually starting to take back assets. So if you're considering it, you should do your feasibility study now. Because I think it may be too late if you wait 12 to 18 months, because I think you're really going to hit hard at that point in time.
So basically what you're saying, getting ahead of the curve.
Getting ahead of the curve, because right now you can sell short, you can sell it at a price point that the buyers are interested in, and that could change. Today's $150 square foot sale price is great for a buyer. That could change in 6 months, and then you're in a position where you're no longer able to sell it.
So let's go back to the SBA guarantee issue, because of course we get this very frequently. What has been your experience and your client's experience in dealing with the SBA personal guarantee piece of the 504 loans? This is the most common.
Everybody's dealt with differently. Some people are dealt with where they get full relief from the personal guarantee. Others, the majority, are getting offer and compromise. So if you say you owe $1 million and you settle for $100,000, that's happening. SBA is considering that because most people considering short sales are in a situation where their financials have thinned out. They're not making as much money, and that's common in this economy.
Really? Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, but the folks that just made a bad investment that have a bunch of cash, they're not getting off the hook. So, and they look at each person a little bit differently.
So basically, taking the feasibility study. What that specific individual used for the building is, and hiring an individual specific to that use of the commercial building, taking into consideration the SBA personal guarantee, and of course we have CPA and attorney interview as well to answer those other questions you may have. Is there anything else that commercial owners should pay attention to?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the short sale itself is being approved 90 to 95% of the time. So getting approved is not the difficult part.
It's making the decision.
It's making the decision. So
Okay.
That's not the tough part.
Wonderful. So what if everyone here would like to take you up on the feasibility study and finding that specific information and basically numbers in regards to their current situation? How would they do that?
Just feel free to give me a call, contact me, and I can put together a basic feasibility study, tell you where you are, give you the information so that you can sit down with your CPA and determine whether or not it makes sense for you to consider a short sale.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for
Thank you.
being with us
Okay.
today, Rob.
Thanks.
And I look forward to seeing you very soon.